Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Eva Spirit Tarot. This is going to be your November 2020 reading, your love life for singles, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. What Spirit wants you to know. This reading may come in the form of confirming your story. It might offer you emotional resonance, may give you advice, or may bring to your awareness energy blocks that you may have in your field. Of course, this reading will not resonate with every single person out there, but I have put forth my intentions that the people for whom this message is will find it. Please feel free to share these videos if it pertains to others you know. I am a channel, and as such, I channel lots of different beings, collectives, and guides through the decks that I have here, as well as through the stones and crystals. So if you see cards flying around or my voice changes, it's just the result of a lot of energy in this space. All information, how to schedule personal readings, how to contact me, decks that I use will be down below. Thank you so much, Pisces, and let's get started. So even before I sat down to do this reading, I just was saying Pisces in my head, and I heard that someone's in love. So it's really nice energy. Someone is falling in love. So this may be you, or it may be someone that you're falling in love with someone, or someone is falling in love with you. It might be that you are witnessing someone falling in love, or two people coming together, and it's making you feel really good. But I'm getting this feeling of just feeling very, almost like giddy in a way, and very childlike. They're showing me the Sun card, and just very, they're also showing me Six of Cups. So it's very almost sort of like innocent in a way, like very pure love. They're also saying that they're saying there's a lot of angelic energy or angelic beings around this union. So whether that's you and someone else coming together, or something that you're witnessing, this union is they're saying overseen by the angelic realm, and they said that this union is one that's been a long time coming. Okay, so I feel the need to take the deck from here. So let's see. It feels like very good energy, Pisces. Even if it's not happening to you directly, just by virtue of witnessing it, it's something that gives you a lot of hope and inspiration and faith, that and fills you up with good feelings. It's like, you know, when you see, you know, something really sweet, you just go, oh, like that's really lovely, and yeah, that gives me, you know, faith in people kind of thing. So I'm feeling that you're sort of seeing love around you, and you're sort of so they're saying that you're also seeing love around you. It's like, that's why they're saying to me love is in the air. It's just kind of like you're ready for love and you're seeing it around you. And they're saying that even if no one has come in yet, the fact that you are seeing it, and, you know, just seeing a lot of couples around you, for example, it means that it's showing up in your field, and it means that you are pulling it in. And they want to remind you that things take a little bit longer in the physical realm to come into being, because it's more dense here. But if you are feeling the state and the emotions and that energy around you, even if it's just showing up at the moment as feeling an emotion, especially if it's very powerful emotion, to the degree that it sort of makes you emotional, that's powerful. And with that kind of energy backing it up, it's sure enough to come into your reality, and you're probably already starting to see synchronicities. They also said to me earlier that some of you who are falling in love, that you kind of feel like something's about to happen with this person. It's sort of like they're showing me sort of people kind of dancing around each other, like you both kind of know you like each other, but like who's going to say something first, and, you know, this kind of thing. And it does feel very sweet. So they're saying that some of you watching this, you weren't even sure if it's like, oh, but this is for single, so but I don't know how much I don't know for how much longer I'm going to be single, so I'm not sure if this reading is for me. That some of you are sort of having those thoughts. But if I've caught that, then it means obviously this reading is for you too, because there's something in it for you. But yeah, it feels like very sweet energy. It feels like they're saying that some of you have been either reading not necessarily fairy tale stories, but like mythical stories, like stories about the old days in kingdoms and kings and queens. So you've either been reading old folklore, they're saying, or mythology, or you've been watching TV series about these kind of topics. So they're just giving me that. But the energy right now feels very optimistic. It feels very optimistic. It feels very hopeful. It feels like love is around you right now. And I think that for a lot of you who this reading is for, that you can feel that they're saying you are in good spirits. You're in good spirits, and to keep the spirits up and know and have faith in the knowing that sooner or later it will show up in your physical reality. It can't not, because it's the laws of the universe. Okay, Pisces, please. Singles love reading, their love life, November 2020. Pisces, please. What's going on for these Pisces, their love life? They're saying that a lot of you have been, thinking about this for a long time. They're saying that prayers are going to be answered, which is really nice. Prayers are going to be answered. You're going to be rewarded with someone who's as sweet as you. I just heard. They're also highlighting karma. Okay, so they're saying what goes out comes back, and they're saying that for a lot of you, you've been doing a lot of good deeds. I'm also seeing charity work, and just they're also saying like giving back to the community. You've been giving back to the community this year, especially with what we've been going through this year as a collective. They're saying you really stepped up in terms of giving back to your community and being a good support to your community, your family, your friends, people around you. And they said you've been pulsing out a lot of sort of connection vibration, connectedness with others, and as a result, that energy is coming back to you. And they're saying that what's been highlighted to you as a result of that experience is really seeing the oneness in all of that. And they're also saying coming back to your roots, because the Piscean energy is about oneness, and it's the energy that is most able to access that knowing of oneness and unity. And they're saying that you're coming back to that. You're coming back to that very deep truth that you, as somebody who holds Piscean energy, contains. Yeah, there's a lot of good energy. Pisces, please. Okay, they're saying to put this deck away. Okay, that's really strange. They said this isn't the deck. Okay, which deck? They're saying this one. All right. Sorry about that. They just suddenly said like no. So let's take another deck. Pisces, please. Pisces, please. So much. Oh, wow. So let's go again. Thank you. Okay, do I have to take all of these? They're saying no. Okay. They told me to take another card from 2 other decks, like 1 card from each. I'm just taking the cards that they're telling me to take, and then I'll read them for you, okay? Because they're telling me to take 1 card from this deck, so I will. And then I'll read the whole thing. They said that the message will be easier for me to be able to understand what I'm supposed to tell you if I get all the cards out. Okay, Pisces, please. Okay, that's too many. Okay, they said take the top one and this one. Yeah, you can take both. Okay. And then they also said to take 1 from the fairy deck. Okay. Fairy deck. Pisces, please. Pisces, please. Pisces, please. Thank you. They said just one card. Thank you so much. All right. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This is good so far. Let me see. All right. Okay, first card we've got out is the Five of Pentacles. And then we've got the Three of Wands. So they're telling me to read these two cards together, so I will. Let me just tune into the message. Please wait a moment. Okay, so they're saying that the message I'm getting from these two cards is transition. So they're saying it's they're actually saying out with the old and in with the new, whatever that means. So they're actually showing me somebody who's revamping their life, especially particularly revamping their home. So they're showing somebody who's doing a lot of laundry, who's just really gutting out their place. Okay, they're also saying that some of you still have things that belong to ex-partners. And they're saying that while these things don't necessarily have to be taken to the trash, they're saying that they need to be out of your sight. They need to be put somewhere. And they're also highlighting that it might be beneficial for you to kind of do some sort of ceremony, like a letting go ceremony, you know, thanking the people from our past and thanking, you know, the universe for these experiences and then letting it go. They're showing me somebody sort of writing these things out and then using sage and, you know, doing it outside so it's safe and this kind of thing, and maybe burning it up or just like tossing it out or something like that. So they're saying that it sometimes doing things in a physical manner sort of helps to bring that energy forward even more so. So they're saying it's time out with the old and in with the new. So that, yeah, they're showing me somebody like in an apartment with white walls, laundry, washing, white linen and things, like just somebody who's really like spraying lots of fresh air spray and opening the windows, and it's sort of like a spring type of feeling. They're also saying plant new seeds. Okay, it's time to plant new seeds, and they're saying that you're kind of already about to do that, but they're saying that there's still an energy of like this residual thing of needing to let go of the past, that it might help you to do some kind of physical ritual with it. Next card you've got out is the Fool, really nice. And then you've got the King of Pentacles, and then you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So they told me to read these three together, so I will. Just a moment and I'll tune into the message. Okay, I feel like I'm getting two different messages here. For some of you, this King of Pentacles is actually a particular person, with like an individual with whom you are having an exchange with. They're saying specifically having exchanges with. So they're saying that it may not be a full-blown relationship, but it's somebody that you like things are getting off the ground in some way, and they're saying love is in the air, and sort of like this warm feeling and this attraction is in the air. And they're saying that this individual is a very solid person with solid intentions, and that if you ask this person what their intentions are, they're most likely going to be very clear and sort of direct and honest with you about that. You know, I don't get this energy of playing games. They know what they want. But they're also saying that you have to be willing to take a chance. And they're also saying taking a chance in terms of letting go of the old, sort of like not holding on to old things tightly, sort of being brave enough to let those things go and take that leap of faith in the knowing that there's someone else, you know, better suited for you. And they're saying that this is something that's going to be, they're saying ongoing project. An ongoing, okay, so what they're saying is that the falling in love part is something that is going to take time, but they're saying that enjoy it. Okay, there's no rush with anything, because they're saying some of you may feel the need to establish quickly what it is and what it means, and it's really just a way of trying to stay safe in the situation. But they're saying that the stability comes from within you. It's not based upon what your status is with other people. So they're saying enjoy the journey and enjoy building something, because sometimes people get together and they they don't know what it is in the beginning. They just know that they like somebody and they want to see what happens, and they may not be able to say to you specifically what they want with you, that though they may be a solid person. But they're saying that they're also saying to focus on one at a time. So you may be getting different offers, but Spirit is encouraging you to really focus one at a time, and not have your eggs in lots of different baskets. Actually, they're saying to kind of focus on one, and getting to know that person, and kind of being more aligned with that, because they're saying that it's good practice, sort of like being able to focus your energy on one thing without this expectation that comes from insecurity. So they're almost like, it feels like the Spirit is kind of offering you a challenge. If you get many offers, are you going to just explore all of them at once, or are you going to focus on one and put your focus on that without getting attached too much in the beginning? So that's what I get from that. And then the other card you got from the fairy deck, which is really nice, it's the Ace of Autumn. Okay, and I'm just going to, rather than reading it, I'm just going to tune into the message. So again, you know what I was saying about this very sort of like cheerful, optimistic, hopeful, faithful energy of falling in love and being almost very giddy. I mean, look at that girl. Can you see her? Like, she's so I don't know if you can see. Yeah, she's so like smiley there, and it's such a great energy. I really get good feeling, good vibes from this card. I feel like the fairies here are really sort of saying like, yes, like go for it, I can see them sort of like they're watching almost like sitting around with popcorn, kind of watching these people fall in love, and watching two people come together and falling in love, and kind of dancing around each other. And it's so sweet and it's so cute, and the fairies are just kind of loving it, and they're like, yeah, just do it, just go for it, it's gonna work out. And then from the abundance deck, you got detox your friendship. So that to me is related to, and they've just said it to me as well, about letting go of the past. Okay, what I said about letting go of maybe exes or just old energy, they're also saying old experiences. And doing that in a physical way may be helpful as well, because they're saying that thoughts and focus on old things and the past is stifling the energy. When you open your eyes and look around and see there's a lot of love around you right now. And the next one you've got here is employment change. So what I pick up from that, because this is a love reading, well, the first thing they're saying to me is having trust and having faith. They're saying having faith that you are going to be guided in the right direction. They're showing me High Priestess cards, so a lot of you are encouraged to go in to connect more to your own intuition, because you are, the ones that I'm tuning into are naturally very intuitive, and so it's sort of like using that as your guide rather than listening to things outside, and kind of, it's almost like shutting off all of these other things, what maybe people are saying or something like that, and just really listening to that inner voice, and letting that inner voice guide you, letting Spirit guide you. That's the message actually that I'm getting from this card, is to let yourself be guided and to trust. It sort of calls on you to have trust, because they're saying that some of you have a little bit of fear of letting go, sort of like there's this tendency for some of you to it's sort of like you're willing to go forward as long as you can see the path, as long as you can see further ahead, that it goes this way and then it goes up there, then you're okay, that you're willing. But what they're actually wanting you to do is have faith in the road, even if you can't see that far ahead. That you have to trust your other senses, and your other senses is your intuition, is that inner voice, because it's going to lead you to good things. There's another message here. One moment, I just want to tune into it. Okay, so they're saying you're going to be led into good things, and led down a winding road that is going to have a lot of fun and adventure in it. So they're showing me like, you know, like a, I don't know, like a summer romance type of vibe, like, you know, falling in love, and it's fun and you're just spending a lot of time together. It feels like, you know, you're like in high school again or something, you know. And they're saying to let yourself be taken on a fun journey and a fun adventure. So yeah, love is definitely in the air for you, Pisces. So that's what I got for you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Enjoy the ride. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.